Shining through the city with the little fucking sun. Light it up like dynamite. Whoa. Bring a friend, join the crowd. We wanna come along. Word up, top, just move every up the wall. Daylight, sky's the light, so we dance to the break of dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, I get the lesson, so you should keep your eyes on the ball. This is getting heavy, can you hear the bass boom? I'm ready, boom, boom. Levy's chillin', honey, yeah, this bitch is chillin' like money. And this girl. Last night, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Shoes on, get up in the morning, let's rock and roll. Kick out, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the telephone. Ding dong, call me on my phone, next tea, how to get my ping pong. This is great, can't hear the bass, boom, I'm ready. Life's sweet as honey, and this beach chain like money. This is all alone, I need to know. You know I know. Hey, let's go. It's Hello, everyone. Thank you guys for joining in. We'll be starting in about 4 minutes at 8:05. I'll just let people trickle in so then we can all start together. In the meantime, make sure you guys have water or stay hydrated throughout. And yeah. This is getting heavy. Can you hear the bass boom? I'm ready. Levy's chillin', honey, yeah, this bitch chillin' like money. And this girl, all alone, I'm in today. I'm good to go. I'm down. You know I'm glow. And let's go. It's all in the stars tonight. So we bring the fire, set the night light. Shining through the city with a little fucking soul. Light it up like dynamite. Dynamite. Shining through the city with a little fucking soul. Light it up like dynamite. Tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little fucking soul. Light it up like dynamite. This is all. Can I set it? Set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little fucking soul. Light it up like dynamite. Ain't the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Kick out, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea, and I'll get my ping pong. This is getting heavy, can't hear the bass, boom, I'm ready. Life's sweet as honey, yeah, this beach chain like money. This go all alone, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm down, you know I go. Hey, let's go. It's all in the stars tonight. So sweet, bring the fire, set the night light. Shining through the city. Bring a friend, join the crowd. We wanna come along. Word up, top, just move every up the wall.
I'll be teaching the second chorus specifically. I won't be teaching any specific member just because they pretty much do the same thing. I'll let the song finish before I start. Yes, go UC Davis. Okay. Thank you guys for all the chats. There was a question about the audition process for fall quarter. If you go to our Facebook page, we posted an event for like all the pre-audition workshops, the audition workshop, and audition information. So if you guys have any questions about that, feel free to drop it into the chat, but I probably won't get into it. We'll talk more about auditions after the second workshop, which is on Tuesday. So yeah. I guess I'll get started. Let me just make sure. Can you guys hear me clearly? Like, drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me clearly, just to make sure that my audio is okay. Yes, thank you for the 1s. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna start. Just to repeat. Oh, actually, I should introduce myself. Hi, my name is Shaina, and I am one of the directors for this year for SoNE1. I'm a second year at UC Davis. My major is in cinema and digital media. Yeah, and I'm an Army. Okay, yeah. And I'll also be teaching the chorus for Dynamite, specifically the second chorus with the post-chorus part, with the da-na-na-na part. So yeah. I'll be checking the chat occasionally, so like let me know if I'm like going too fast or if you need me to repeat anything or any clarification. So yeah. Yo. Yes. And I'm in character because I've got my glasses. But if I put them on, you'll see my setup. But whatever. I probably won't wear them while I dance. But okay. Let me... Okay. So we'll be starting right now. It's okay if you can't dance. It's a pretty easy dance, and anyone can do it as long as you just vibe with it. And just a reminder to make sure you guys have water and you stretched beforehand. Okay. I wonder if you can hear me all the way from over there. Okay, so this is basically the same as the first chorus. So what I'll be teaching you, you can apply it to like all the choruses basically, but just like slight changes. So we'll begin like with the Jungkook's part where he just does that. So on the first count, you step forward on your left. Actually, for the first 3 counts, it's literally step forward, step forward, step forward. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty simple. So it's 1, 2, 3. And then for the arms, or like for the hands part, for on 1, you grab your jacket, or I guess your shirt if you don't have a jacket, and you just step forward on 1, and then at the same time you're like yanking it down. But yeah, basically if you have a jacket, it looks cooler, but like it's cool if you just have your shirt. So it's 1. And then on 2, you're stepping forward again, and then both of your arms are gonna slap down, like from where you were grabbing your shirt. So basically, like pretend your back is like against the wall, and you're just like slapping the wall, and then your palms are like facing backwards, basically. So it's like it looks like this. So it's 1, 2, and then on 3, you basically step forward again on your left, and then you bring your arms so that it's parallel to the ground. Like your hands are like just loose, basically. Yeah, you can do whatever, just as long as they're not like in fists or anything like that. Yeah, just pretty loose. So then you just bring them up. And then like to emphasize that move more, you can also bring your shoulders, like pop it in. I guess you can't really see because my shirt is dark, but like you can pop your shoulders in as you bring them up at the same time as you step forward. But anyway, so we can review that part. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Moving on 4, you're gonna step to the side with your right leg. So it's like this. Like you're kind of on your toe for this part, on your right foot. And then at the same time, your right hand is gonna like come to like the side of your face and then like glide it to the side on 4. So that's 4. And then on 5, you're gonna do a slight like throw, I guess throw down. You throw your arm down, and then at the same time, you're shifting your weight from your right toe to your left leg, and then you keep your leg like bent. So yeah, so it's 3, and then 4, and then 5. During those 2 8 counts, not 8 counts, those 2 counts, you keep your left arm parallel to the ground, so you just keep them there for a bit. So yeah, I guess I'll move on. So you're like shifting your weight, and then this part is the pivoting leg thing. So we just ended on 4 and then 5, and then on and you pivot it in while your whole body is like. Oh, actually, yes. Actually, make sure that when you throw down, you're trying to get as low as possible without like obviously losing balance or anything. But like for the pivot part, your body is actually like moving in like a C motion. So like at each time you pivot, your body is like moving like this. Like, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Okay. But yeah. Oh, I guess I should. For the pivot part, it's literally and 6 and 7 and then during those leg pivot parts, that's when your body is like slowly moving up. So like my advice for that part, you don't move like straight up. You like I guess from where you're like bent down, you actually like move to the left and then just up and then up or to the right, basically from where you were standing. You were like leaning before, if that makes sense. So yeah, so 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and then you'll be straight back up. Okay, I guess I'll review from the beginning from there, and then I'll check if I'm going too fast or anything in a second. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, and then leading back up on there. So you just did the pivot leg thing and then you're back up. On 8, you immediately jump, like not jump, but like slightly hop onto, like, so your feet are together, so like this. I recommend like launching off of your left, I think. But like basically the first foot that should land should be your right. So it's like this. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. And then your left arm could finally go down. And like you could just put it straight down against your body. And then on 8, you're just like brushing off dust on your shoulder or something like that. Yeah. You can do it twice. They do it twice. You can do it once. It doesn't really matter. Just as long as you emphasize that you're like brushing something off your shoulder. So yeah, that is the first 8 count. Wow. But yeah. Yeah, okay. I don't see anything. So off that part, you're on 8. Also, your weight should be on your right as you do that part, and your, I can't see it, but like your left leg is like slightly, what is this? If you see on the side, it's like this. But you're like facing kind of like 45 degrees, and then your shoulders kind of like this, like in front, and then for the next 4 counts, I'm gonna start with the feet. For the feet, you're actually like, your leg is like propped, your left leg is propped right now. You're basically gonna switch between propping your left leg and propping your right leg. But like as you do that, your body is like turning, if that makes sense. So like if you watch how I'm doing it, you're like shifting your weight and going back and forth. So like this was on 8, and then on 1, and then 2, 3, 4. And then at the same time as that, after you do the brushing off move, and then you go like this, your arms go straight up, like in a 45-degree angle. Or, well, the members kind of do it differently, or like they do it in their own way. But to keep things clean, you can just shoot it straight up 45 degrees up. And yeah. And then your arm, I mean, your hands aren't like completely fists or anything, and they're not like completely open. Like just do like a relaxed fist, like you're not actually like gripping anything or anything. But yeah, you just do like that. And then your palm should be facing out. And then the same with, well, actually, your left should be in front of like your body, in front of your chest area as you do 1. And then you just basically switch on, so this was 1, and then you switch to the other side on 2. Same thing, but this time your left leg, your left arm is shooting straight up 45 degrees, and then your right arm changes so it's in front of your body. And then for 3 and 4, it's basically the same, but instead you're bending, you're doing a level change, so you're slightly bent, but then your arms are like 45 degrees down instead. Yeah, and then the opposite side for 4, just do that opposite thing. Yeah, so it's 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we did that. Okay, but yeah, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd say you don't have to worry too much about like lining your arms up. It's really just like a groovy kind of move. Just as long as you hit those angles on your arm that's extended, then it's totally fine. I guess I'll finish the 8 count, and then I'll check the chat if I'm going too fast or anything. Please let me know. And if you can't hear me, please let me know too. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, you're gonna step forward with your left. Actually, you can like just loose your arms. You don't have to. There's not too much on your arms on this part since it's pretty fast. On 5, you're gonna step forward with your left. Not you. When I mean step forward, I don't mean like put all your weight onto your left, but like because immediately you're gonna slide back on 6. So yeah, so it's 5 and then 6, and then this is the part where they like kind of move their hips, but it's like not really like I've seen some people like pivot their leg and like shooting out their waist before when doing their dance, but it's more of like a slight hip thrust. Like it's not like a full on hip thrust, but like just like a chill one. I guess it's not really that visible, but like yeah, you just like yeah. So basically, your left leg shouldn't be moving too much. It's more just like your hips that's moving. Yeah. So step forward on 5, slide back on 6, and then 7, 8 is the hip thing. It was like 7 and 8 and then at the same time on I think it's and your right arm is gonna come up like this, and then circle around your head like that. And then also your left hand should be like at your waist, like holding your waistband of your jeans or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, that's for that account. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. The video isn't mirrored, but like but yeah. Okay, I'll go over those 2 8 counts again. Oh, from the beginning. Yeah. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and just kidding. For this next part, it's well, actually we should probably do with music. Like, yeah. It's like yeah. So I'll do. Do you guys want to do like 75 or 100 already? If you guys are that ambitious, 75 or even 50 if you guys want. Hit that 100. Okay, I'm seeing 75, so I'm just gonna do 75. Bum, 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 bum. It's really hot here, so I'm already sweating. I'll do it one more time since it seemed like it went really fast. Also, you can hear like the lyrics. Um, if you don't like work well with counts, you can actually just listen to the lyrics, and most of the moves are just on lyrics. So like for the beginning part, I'll let it. But like, cause in the stars tonight. But yeah, or if you guys can just watch me and like hear the lyrics, as it like. This following 8 count, actually, I followed the person in the middle for this part, so it was Taehyung, but he does like a freestyle kind of thing, so he does something different every time. So for like, not the whole 8 count, but like for the first 7 counts, you guys can like freestyle or anything like that to make up that part. The members do like, the other members like on the side, they do a thing where they like slide and then like do this, or slide and then do it again, and then they all catch up on 8. So for that part, when I teach it, I like to say like, go wild, or like just do whatever you want during those 7 counts. Like you could just freestyle, you could copy what the other members do, but yeah, basically. I guess we can try 100. Like might as well, since we did it twice. The speed isn't too bad. Isn't too different at 100. But like, yeah. So, like I said, yes, glasses on, it's real. Oh, you can see my laptop, but it's okay. Yeah, so for those 7 counts, the next 7 counts, you can just do whatever. Freestyle, you copy what the members do, which is just sliding and then this. But like basically everyone catches up on 8. And on 8, everyone like puts their whole weight on their right leg and like bends down like this. And then their left leg is just shot out like this, straight to the side, facing the side. Yeah, and then this is all on 8, by the way. So like everyone's just like vibing, whatever. And then suddenly on 8, they drop down, and then at the same time, your arms like circle around your head, clockwise around, and like for that 8 count, you're like trying to milk it as much as you can, and then on 1, you grab your shirt or jacket again, and you throw down on 1. Or no, not on 1. On 2. But on 1 is when you grab your shirt or your jacket. So it's 8, and then 1, and then when you yank your jacket or shirt down again on 2, you like hop, not like jump or anything like that, but you like slightly hop so that your feet are back together again and your weight is like balanced, or like yeah. So like 1, or for those 7 counts, just like do whatever, and then but immediately on 8, you guys catch up like this. And then 1, and then 2. For 2, you're just going, you're just hopping so that your feet are together again, and then your arms just drop straight down. That's on 2. And then for 3 and 4, and that's the part where they do like the leg thing. Yeah, so on 3, you land on 2, and then on 3, your right hand like just comes up like this for those like 2 counts basically, and just stays there. Like, yeah, like it's not like a waving or anything. It's like your arm is just here. And yeah, so your palms are facing forward. Your palm is facing forward for your right, and then for your left hand and arm, whatever, you just like it comes back to your waist. And then, yeah. And then 3 is like, you're kind of like putting your weight on your toes mostly so that it's easier for you to see it. So that you can easily like shift your weight. So for your right leg, you're first putting your weight on your right leg, or specifically your right toes. And like you're like pivoting it kind of like this. So that's like inside. So like it was like straightforward, and then now it's shifting on and. No, on 3. On 3. And then at the same time, your left leg is lifting up, so it's like this. I can't do it slowly, but like this. So that's 3, and then is when you land back. And then you just do it on the opposite side. So this time your weight should be on your left toes specifically, and then you pivot it again. So, yeah. So it's 3 and 4 and. So yeah. 3 and 4 and. Yes. So for the next part, yeah. It's the kick part. So I'm pretty sure everyone has seen the kick before. So the next count is 5 and 6. So on 5, you're dropping your right arm down to your side. And then for your left, you can just keep it down, basically. And then on 5, you're stepping forward on your left. And then on and is like when you prep for the kick part. So like your leg like comes up as high as you can, like to the side, like this. So that's basically on and. So when you're like done with this part, you're like 5 and. Ooh, and. But yeah, I'd say try and bring it up as much as you can when you're doing that part. And then on 6 is the actual like kick. So when you guys do it, I recommend you just like yeeting your leg onto the other side. So like it's facing out, and then for the kick, you can just do it as fast as you can or as sharp as you can, and like kick it forward. And then to further emphasize the kick and like your power, you can also bring your left hand up so it's behind your head during and. So like 5 and 6. And then at the same time, you can like pretend you're like banging your head against the wall or something very like quickly. That's probably a bad way to describe it, but like, yeah, that's like another way you could like show that you're doing it really powerfully, or like kicking really powerfully. So 5 and 6, and at the same time, your right arm should be trying to stay like as hidden as possible. Like make sure it's not like hovering or anything as you like kick or anything, just to keep it clean. Yeah. Also, I recommend like stretching a lot before doing the kick multiple times, just so you don't pull anything. Yeah. 5 and 6, and then I can just finish the 8 count but it's pretty simple. Yeah, 7/8 is just like stepping back, like right after you're done with the kick, 6, 7, 8, and you're just like resetting yourself basically. Yes, I think that's like half the dance already. But yeah, make sure you guys drink water. I'm gonna do that. Oh. Do you guys have any questions or anything before I guess I go over the whole those whole 8 counts again, and then we can try music. Yeah, the shuffling part is pretty hard for me too when I was first learning it, just because it's pretty fast. I'll go over those 8 counts again from the beginning. How many times do you guys want to do it before I play music? I'll do it twice. I'll give you guys like a short break before I move on. Just so you guys can like catch your breath and stay hydrated. Mm-hmm. I'll start up again at like 8:42 or something. So exact, but like yeah. I'll play the music. I'll play the music like through, and then we'll reconvene. Also, yes, this live is not mirrored, but someone in the chat said that you can download the Chrome extension MirrorTube. I'm not sure how it works, but it seems like it works for mirroring lives and YouTube videos. So if you guys would prefer to see it mirrored, you guys can download that real quick. Any armies in here? Also, did anyone notice my shirt? Did anyone notice my shirt? Yes, it's the Shooky shirt. You guys can't see it. Haha. My milk. I can't see you guys, but I know you guys are doing great. Remember, if you guys have any questions about anything, you can just drop into the chat and I can do my best to answer it. We're actually almost done. It's pretty simple, the rest of it. Okay. So I'll be doing the whole thing up until the part that we left off on twice in counts, and then we can try 75 speed, 75 speed, and then we'll do 100. So yes. Should I do it in my glasses? Oh my god. The glasses are like really loose on my head and I don't want it to like fall off, but I'm gonna dance with it anyway. Okay, yeah. So from the beginning, so we start with the throwing your shirt down or your jacket down or whatever. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8. I slightly messed up, but like that's fine. Honestly, this whole dance just like takes like drilling if you really want to get it down, or just a lot of practice. Basically, is what I recommend. And then, obviously, the more you practice, the more you improve, and the more the dance looks really good. So we'll go over the counts again, and then we'll do 75 and then 100. So starting from the beginning again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Messed up there. But anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8. Sorry for my slowness. But yeah. You guys want me to do it again? In counts. I don't see anything. Okay, yeah. I'll do it again. Yes. I'm gonna take off my glasses just because I don't know. I think it might be like messing me up just because it's like it makes everything so much darker. But yeah. I'll do it slower this time. I think I did it kind of fast, so then I kind of like overthought it. But yeah, remember for those 7 counts, you just do whatever. Just freestyle it. Yeah. Okay, so starting from the beginning again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Someone say something? Nope. Okay. So I'm gonna do 75. Nope. 75. Nope. Oh yeah. Hi to Brazil. Did I say Brazil? Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Also, this live will be posted after, so you guys can still have access to it to refer back to if you want. Yeah. This is 75.
Let's go! It's
I was distracted by the door thing. Sorry, I keep hitting like the little door stop and it's like distracting me.
Let's go!
I'll repeat it though. You need sleep when I can learn Dynamite's choreo. That's a mood. I think you should sleep too. Sleep is important. So I'll repeat that part. Sorry about that.
Let's go! It's
You guys want to do it one more time at 75? Or do you just want to yeet and go to 100? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeet in the chat for 100. Oh.
Let's go! It's so sweet, bring good vibes, light. Shining from the center with a little fucking soul. Light it up like dynamite.
Did you want to do it again with music? And then we can just move on from there. Yeah, again. Okay. Yeah. Are there any clarifications you guys need on moves, maybe? Yep. I see agains. Ah, 1 second. Where's the oh, where's the placement of the left hand when you do the head sweep move? Head sweep move. Wait, this part? Or wait. No, my phone. Okay. Oh, it's like right after you lean forward. Oh, is it the slide back part that you're talking about? Oh. Um, oh, okay, yeah. For that part, honestly, you can even like bring your left immediately up to here when you go forward on five, just to like keep it there so you don't have to like remember to bring it back up on 6. So like you just finish the 1, 2, 3, 4, forward, and then on 5, you can immediately bring your left arm to your waist or your left hand to your waist, and then just drop your right down basically as a prep so that you can just keep your left hand at your waist. And then when you slide back, your arm is just sitting here. And then you do the 7 and 8, and then the head sweeping, or your arm going around your head, basically. If that helps. The kick in the chorus part. Oh, yes. Oh yeah, no problem. For the kick, wait for the kick again. Okay. 8, 2, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's after the whole like shuffling beat thing. So for the kick, I'm going over the kick again because someone asked. So it's 5 and 6. It's gonna be on those 3 counts basically. 5 and should be used to like prep the kick, and then 6 is like the actual kick. So just to go over it briefly again, and then we can move on from there. So you're gonna step forward. So you would end up here back on 4 and you're gonna step forward on your left on 5, and then also bring your arm down. Your actually bring both your arms down on 5 on like this, and then on and is when you bring your right leg up. So like trying to get it like parallel with the ground, I'd say is a good like goal. Like this. I can't really hold it up just because it's pretty fast. But like it's gonna be 5 and then on 6 is when you like I guess just bring it forward. Like it's like out on this, and then you just bring it inside, like trying to kick as hard as you can. It's like you're trying to like be someone, but like you're not kneeing them. You're like kicking them with like the side of your foot, almost like this. So, and then at the same time, on and you can like start bringing your left hand up, and then when you do the kick, you can like do this, like kind of banging your head against the wall. Just to go over that again. So we're here, 5 and 6. Oh, and I bring my arm up. But like, yeah, I'm gonna start from like 1, and then I'll do the kick as an example. I'll do it twice, and then we can move on from there. So So you're here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I guess I'll do it one more time since it's pretty quick. So you're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Also, keep in mind your right arm should be like trying to stay as hidden as possible, and if it's shown, just try to not move it too much when you're doing the kick. Yeah. I hope that helped. But yeah, we can move on from there. Yeah. So you like resetted on 7 and 8, so you're back here basically. For the next part, it's the part. I'll start with the legs since it's pretty simple. Basically, you're gonna bring your left leg behind, and you're like just tapping it basically. Yeah, you can see it just tapping on 1, and then bringing it out like this, still on your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just basically bringing it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. At the same time, it's when your arms are like moving to each side. For this part, there's like key level changes. So like you're starting off really low, or as low as you can when you're bending, like this. And then each time you move it, you're like slowly coming back up until you're like straight up basically. And then on 5, you just shoot your arm up like this. So to go over that part, so you're here again when you reset it, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The members also, when they like move to each thing, but yeah, keep in mind that your arm is like extending, and then like you're bringing it in like this. Yeah, to each side. So yeah, you start with the right, and then left, right, left. And then at the same time, the members like wiggle their fingers. It's not really that noticeable unless you like squint, I guess. But like that's a little detail that you guys can do. So it's like you're just wiggling it basically. Also, your palms should be like down, facing down, as you do them. Yeah. So we're here on 7, 8. Yeah, we'll just go over that part. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On 5, instead of like bringing, you're on 4 here. For this, good. Yeah. You bring your left leg behind, and instead of tapping it, you just bring it down. Like instead of just tapping it like this, you just put your foot down basically, behind your right foot basically. Yeah. And then at the same time, on 5, you're bringing your right arm straight up in that 45-degree angle, and then your left arm basically just like pretend you're a teacup, and this is your handle, whatever. But yeah, you can even try and like keep it hidden, or you just like pop it out like this. But yeah, so your arm just shoots, your right arm shoots straight up. And this is the part where they like open, close their hands. So the counts for that is, so you shot up on 5, and then you close on and, but keeping it straight. And then on 6, you're gonna open it, but then your arm like bends. So I'd say for the angle, if you really want like a specific angle, you notice that it was at 75 here, and you can just switch it so that your forearm is like 5 and then 6 is when you open it. You notice that if I had a protractor, I could show you. Well, like you notice the forearm is like 45 degrees and like towards the left, basically. So yeah, so it's 5 and 6, and then on and is when you close it again, this. But then your arm can like just come like straight, so that's like perpendicular to the ground. So yeah, 5 and 6 and yeah. And then on 7 is you just like move this arm in front of your body, like you just like so it's like straight over your chest area. And then on 8 is when you like pull and like switch your weight so that you can do like the same exact moves but like on the opposite side, so it's weird. So like when you do it, to make it look cool, you can like pull, do a little hop as you like shift your weight. And then at the same time, when you're pulling your arm about around your body, you can like swing your right leg behind you as you do that part. So then it looks like you're on the opposite. You're basically just mirroring your own self in those like 4 counts. So yeah, it's on the opposite side, and then you just follow it again. So 7, 8, and then same thing, but on the opposite side this time. So you're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. So instead of like doing the pull move again and swing out your arm, you could just pull and then reset your body like this. That was quite a lot now that I think about it, but it should be. It's basically just the same moves, but like you're doing it on the opposite side. So yeah, we can go over that again from 7, 8. So like we just resetted our body. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, actually, before I do that, when each time you like move your arms, you extend your arms on each side, you're actually looking in that direction. And then when you like get to 5, when you shoot out your arm, you can like look straight forward. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and then same thing, looking on each side, and then look straight on 5. Yeah, that's it. That's it for that part. So yeah, we can go over those 2 8 counts. Make sure I'm not hitting anything again. So yeah, we'll start again. 5, 6. Oh wait, maybe I should not be back. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Yeah, that should be pretty simple. And like you can just hear. Hello. This part is like doing the so like you will like hear the music cues and like you can just vibe with the music and you can pretty much guess where the moves are going at because it's just flowing along with the music. So yeah. We're actually almost done with the song. Pretty cool. For the next count, should be pretty simple. So you just resetted your body again. So you're like straight. You don't really have to keep your arms behind you. I don't know why I automatically do that, but that's what happens. For the next 2 counts, you're like stepping forward first on your left, so like this, and then on 2, you're doing it on the other side. So it's 1, 2. At the same time, your right hand for the first count is like coming up like this. So it's like 1, like your elbow is like bent, and your hand is like behind your head almost, but not quite. It's like kind of sticking out. So it's like 1, and then you're just doing the opposite on the second count. So it's like 2. Make sure you're bringing your arm down, and making sure it's like kind of hidden. It's pretty fast since it's 1, 2, but like make sure the hand that's not doing anything or the arm that's not doing anything is like trying to be hidden. So for that part, 1, 2, on 3 and 4, or 3, 4. This part, you're bringing your right arm back behind your head, and then your left arm is like coming straight forward, so you're like pointing straight. When you're pointing, make sure it's like all your fingers are like curled in, and your thumb is also, so it's just like your index fingers pointing forward, and then your left leg will come in front. Yeah, that's like all 3. So you're like that here, and then on 3, you move everything. Your right hand comes behind your head. You're pointing with your left, like you just move your arm straight forward, and then your left leg comes in front of you. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this part is like they're kind of like bending down almost. Like they're kind of like moving the hips, but like not quite. But like there's like a slight level change. So when they do it, they're like this. Like I'll show you guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So like you start off like really low on 3, and then you're like moving your hip forward on N, your hip forward on N, and then on 4 you're straightening up. So just to show it again, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. On 3 and 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. On 5, you're gonna bring your right leg, your right foot in front again, and like this. And then at the same time, your both your hands will come across in front of you, like have them meet like at your wrists, like at your chest, maybe a little bit below your chest as you do it. So that's on 5. So you're from here, and then 5, and then 6 and 6, 7, 8. That part is just like kind of like shuffling your feet, and then at the same time your arms are extending like this. Like they're not like extending like full straight parallel to the ground, but they're like kind of bent as you open it, and you're opening it really slowly, or you're trying to like milk it as much as you can in those 4 counts basically. Like you start off in here in 5, 6, 7, 8. So you should end up like as if you're holding like platters, if you're like a waitress or a waiter or something. But like your palms are down, and you like extended it from that part. And then at the same time, I do this better with music. So like I just listen to the music when they like dip down and like go forward. So yeah. So on 5, music. You're like dipping down. I think it's on and 6 and no, I think it's on 6 and then 8. You're like shifting. You're kind of like shuffling your feet, but not quite. You're like shifting. You're like just stepping back and forth, but at the same time, when you step on your left, so your back foot, you're like bending down, and then when you step on your right, you're like back up. So it's on each of those counts. So like on 5, 6, 7. Oh, ignore my arms. I'm gonna just do the feet. For the feet. So we came here on 5, and then 6 and 7, 8. Anyways, it looks better with music. But yeah, that part, I recommend just listening to the music for the part where they do that part. And then you come straight back up on 8, and you pause here, because this is like the roll off when they do like their poses. So like you can pick a member, I don't remember the order, but like I think Jin is in the center for the second chorus. So like he goes on the first count, and then he just poses. And then for the other members, they just go on different counts. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Jin goes on 1, and then whoever is in like the second row goes on 2, and then whoever does the third row goes on 3, and then whoever goes on the last count goes on 4. And then immediately after, you just do the kick again, and then that's basically the whole song. Someone say something. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, that's actually a lot. Yeah, so 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you're back here, and then let's say I'm like Jimin, and he goes on the second count. So for the members who go on the later counts and like not immediately on 1, they just pause at this part for the count they don't go on. They just wait for their part, and then they just immediately pose. So like if I was Jimin, I would be here on 8, and then I wait on 1, and then on 2, which is when he goes, I'll immediately pose. Yeah. And then as soon as everyone is done posing, so like through those 4 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they're all posing. That's when you do the kick again, so it matches up. When you step forward on 5, and 6, 7, 8. And that's basically the whole dance. Yeah, I'll go over those 8 counts again. Yeah. That was quite a lot. But yeah, I'll just go over the 8 counts probably a couple times, and then I'll go from the beginning, and then we can do 75 and then 100. And yeah, if you guys have any questions again or clarifications, feel free to drop into the chat, and I'll do my best to read it and answer it. So yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, so we're gonna start at the done part. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna start on this part again. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. So yeah, for the post part, I'm just gonna do Jimin because I mentioned him. But like, so I go on the second count. But like, if you're doing like another member, like if you're doing Jin, so you're the first one and thing. So like immediately after you do this part, you just pose, or whatever pose you want. You don't have to follow the member, but yeah. Oh yeah, no problem. Yes, so if you ever need to refer back to this tutorial, you can just go back to our channel because it will be posted. So yeah, I'll do the second half again, like twice, and then let's try it with music. Actually, I'll go over the whole thing after I do twice, but yeah. So starting here again, and then remember what you're looking for these parts when you extend your arms. Like this. So we're starting here again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Yes. Your question. My English is too good. I mean, English is my first language, so yes. Your English is pretty good too, though. So yeah, I'll go over that second half again, and then I'll do the whole thing in counts, and then we can try with music. Fancy. Yes. Okay. Make sure you're drinking water. I'm gonna drink water actually. Make sure you drink water, stay hydrated. Yep, okay. So I'll go over that second half again. So over here, we're starting here. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's the whole second half basically. Hi. Yeah, okay, so I'll go from like the very beginning. Yeah. So from the very beginning, starting from the shirt thing. So yeah. Make sure I don't hit the thing. So yeah, we'll start from here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, I don't think I mentioned it, but like when you're guiding your face on 4, make sure you're actually like looking in that direction, just for that effect. And then when you throw down, you can look straight forward again, or you can even keep looking to the right if you want. It honestly depends on what member you want to copy, but yeah, that's a little thing, a little detail. So we'll start again, sorry, but yeah. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Sorry for that slight pause. I kind of forgot what count was going on, but yeah. Where am I from? I'm from California. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Did anyone want me to go over the whole thing again in counts before we do music, or you just want to yeet and start with music? Or go for music? Yeet. Yes, music was 75 first. Okay, 75. I'll just do Jimin, like for the pose part, but you can like literally pose on any count you want. I'll just make one. That's 75.
Let's go! It's
$75 is so slow. Sorry for me, but yeah. We can do it one more time with 75. Actually, let's just go. Let's just go to 100. YOLO. You guys can do it. Yeah, so this is 100. Let's do it twice. Yeah, I'll just do it twice. What? So is the brush? So is the shoulder brush move go to the words "So watch me"? Yes, actually. Yeah, like I mentioned before, like most of these moves are like on lyrics. So like let's go. So like in the stars tonight. So like it's literally on the lyrics. In the stars tonight. What else? Yeah, So Watch Me is on the shoulder move is on So Watch Me. And it's literally on that 8 count is So Watch Me, bring the fire, set the night alight. Yeah. If you like prefer lyrics, yeah, most of these moves on lyrics. I'm not gonna sing just because I'm bad at singing, but like, yeah. So yeah, let's do 100. Let's get it. Actually, is there any other questions before we do 100? We're actually done with the whole dance, guys. Good job. Thank you for bearing with me. This is my first time teaching a dance. There's no other questions. We'll do it twice at 100, and we'll call it a day, or call it a night. Yes, Shooky. My shirt is the BT21 Shooky from Uniqlo. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Let's get it. I mean,
Let's go! It's like dynamite.
okay, we'll do it one more time. Yes, I am sweaty. It's so hot. Yes.
Skies are light, so we dance to the break of dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, I got the license, so you should keep your eyes on the ball. This is getting heavy, can you hear the bass boom? I'm ready.
Wait, I should wear my glasses.
This bitch chick like money. This go overload, I'm beat to death, I'm good to go, I'm down, you know I'm gone. Let's go! It's so hot, I'm in the stars tonight. So if we bring good vibes, the nightlight. Shining through the city with a little fucking soul. Light it up like dynamite. Whoa. Dynamite. Dynamite. Shining through the city with a little fucking soul. Light it up like dynamite. Whoa.
See myself? Yes. I'm so sweaty. Wait. Okay. Make sure you drink water. Oh no, take care of your hip. Please stretch before doing the kick. Actually, doing the dance. Okay. So, if you guys actually record yourself dancing and tag us on Instagram or anything, that'd be like really cool. We may even share you on our Instagram story. You guys do that. Yeah. Yes. Thank you for learning the dance with me. On Tuesday, we're having another general workshop. It's Not Shy by ITZY. It's gonna be taught by one of my co-directors. So you guys should also attend that. Yes. Don't mind me, I'm taking a picture on Instagram. But yes, so yeah, no problem. No, thank you for coming and learning with me. But yes. Thank you. This was my first time. Wow, it's on for an hour and a half. Is the song that's released on the audition workshop the one that will be for the audition? Song that's released on the audition workshop? Do you mean the pre-audition workshop songs? So that was BTS Dynamite, which I just taught now. And then on Tuesday, it's Not Shy ITZY. Those are not the audition songs. Those are just pre-audition like workshops that we hold every year, like just to teach a general or teach a K-pop choreo to anyone who's interested. And yeah, but those are not the audition songs. The audition songs will be revealed when you guys come to the audition workshop, which is on Thursday. So yeah. What will be the next dance you will be teaching? Okay, so I just said it, but like on Tuesday at the same time, on here again on YouTube Live, my co-director Lily will be teaching Not Shy. It's from ITZY. So yeah, so you can come to that workshop too and learn it. But yeah. And then if you guys want to learn even more, you can come to the audition workshop and learn there. You guys don't have to actually like audition to come to the audition workshop. You can just learn for fun if you really want to. Yes. So I'm gonna wrap it up now since it's 9:30. So if you guys have any questions about the audition process, feel free to like message us on Facebook or Instagram on any of our platforms, basically. And yeah. So yeah, thank you for coming, guys. If you guys are auditioning, which I recommend, keep an eye out for more information about that. And yeah. Yeah, reminder that this will be posted on the channel, so if you guys ever want to refer back to it, yeah. Okay, good night, guys. Make sure you stretch after you dance, so you won't like hurt yourself or anything or like pull anything. Make sure you drink water. Yeah, stay safe, guys. Goodbye. Yep, you stay safe too. I should end this off with our like, what is it called? I don't know. I'll end it off with this. Okay. I might butcher the words, but you know. I'll do the sign off that we do every time. So you guys can like so I'm gonna say ha do set and then SoNE1. So yeah. So yeah. And then I'll end the stream there. So ha do set SoNE1. Thank you for coming. Good night, guys. Come to Tuesday's workshop.